Alright, folks, it's time for this week's Top 3 with Tyndall. I have John this week. John's out right now, but he will be back next week. We hope Top 3 with Tyndall. So it's me and Coach today holding it down. Coach, how are things going on your end, man?
Good, man. Just plugging away, boss, man. Trying to get through this cold weather, and people have been sick with the flu and different things, and trying to avoid it best I can, buddy.
I hear you, Coach. Hey, I've been doing a lot of fist pounds, no handshakes, a lot of washing hands, a lot of gloves wearing, trying to protect myself from this virus as we have out here, man.
I know it's been crazy, it really has, but I'm doing all right. I'm ready to pick some winners and see what that total is. How did we do last week, boss, man?
We all did terrible. He was 0-3, John was 0-3, I was 1-2. So it's got
wow. Well, you survived, huh?
Yeah, Texas Tech got me over the hump, man. That Tech pick got me over the hump. I mean, I'm 8-7, John's 7-8, and you're 6-9, Coach. I mean, you're like the Bengals right now, 6-9. Or the Lions or somebody, Coach. You're down in the cellar right now.
At least you didn't say the Browns. I'm thankful.
Yeah, hey. No, you've actually won games.
Well, let's do it, buddy. Let's do it.
Yes, indeed. So we're going to start off, Coach, with the game of the week here. We got Georgia, Mississippi State. Coach, I'm liking Georgia based on the fact that they played on Tuesday night. Mississippi State played Thursday night. So we got that working against Mississippi State. Georgia's won a striking field, but Georgia's come out beating Florida. I think Georgia's kind of found something that worked for the Gators, and Coach Mike White down there in Gainesville. The games with some guys in Florida. So, Coach, I think Georgia, riding the high that they're on right now, are going to win that game in Mississippi State. John took Mississippi State, Coach. I think UGA. We'll see what you guys say about this game, Coach.
Well, I'm going to roll with my man John. I like the fact that you're pointing out in regards to the extra preparation time for Georgia, but I just think that Mississippi State being at home, this is basically an elimination game for either team. Whoever loses this, and I think they're both on the outside looking in regards to NCAA tournament anyway, but whoever loses this game is going to be out. And I think that Mississippi State being at home will be enough. I'm going to go with the Bulldogs and Starkville on this one.
All right, well, folks, we got the Lone Wolf here taking Georgia, Mississippi State. We got USC and UCLA, the Battle of L.A., Coach. We got USC going on the road to play Pavilion to play the UCLA Bruins. Steve Alford and Andy Enfield coaching out there in the Pac-12 out there, just playing good in conference play. Coach, I just like what USC's been doing this year, Coach. And I feel like they're going to go on the road, cross town rivals down there and beat UCLA, Coach. I just like they got going, like Andy Enfield's a coach, what he stands for, how he runs his offense. So I'm going to roll with USC in that one. So is John as well, Coach.
Well, I'm going to go against you guys then. I'm going to take the Bruins on their home floor. I think both teams have shown some spurts throughout this season of being really good teams that have a chance to contend for a Pac-12 title, and then they've both had periods of time this season where they look like they're underachieving a little bit. So I think both teams are heading down the home stretch. Every game is pivotal in regard to trying to get an NCAA berth, and I'm going to go again to the home floor and pick the Bruins in this one.
All right, so we got Coach going as the Lone Wolf for UCLA, the home team in this game. Third game, we have Vandy and Auburn. Coach Vandy came off a Auburn Club Tuesday night against the Kentucky Wildcats. They was up in the game just to win that game. Lost the game in overtime with heartbreaking last-second layup there. Vanderbilt always plays, keep himself, always plays himself all the time. Bruce Pearl and his guys have been playing well. Bruce has his guys playing well. It's best he has being an Auburn coach. I'm going to go with Auburn. It's the home team. I'm going to go with Auburn. I feel like Bruce Pearl done a lot to prove. Trying to keep this train rolling in the SEC. Stay up top with standings. Get a good seed for the conference tournament in St. Louis this year. So I just feel like that overall Auburn's going to win this game. John's going to Vanderbilt for the upset. So we'll see what you got for us, Coach.
Well, that was a heartbreaking loss for Vanderbilt the other night to Kentucky. They basically gave that game away, let's be honest, and I thought that might have been their final kind of effort, if you will, to get this season right. And I think coming off a tough loss like that, and having to go to Auburn, Coach Pearl's got Auburn playing exceptionally well, in contention to win the SEC title. I don't think they're going to have any mental letdowns. And I think they handled Vanderbilt and probably pretty convincingly, JR.
Yeah, I think this was going to be as well, Coach. To recap, I got Georgia, John and Coach got Mississippi State. I got USC, Coach got UCLA, John's going Vanderbilt, and then we have me and Coach going Auburn. So, Coach, standings are going to change this week for sure. Somebody's going to move up. Enough movement this week, some way, somehow, Coach. I don't know how it's going to shake out, man, but we're going to have movement one way or another, man.
Well, we're into February. My team's always playing their best ball in February and March, man. So, I think that speaks for itself as I'm getting ready for tournament time. We'll see at the end of the week, but I feel good about my picks, and I feel good about gaining some ground.
But see, Coach, in picking, you can't play zone defenses, Coach. You can't play zone in picking.
No, but you can press like we did, baby, and I'm pressing right now.
Hey, you can't start me with the zone. It's picking. This has
we didn't just play zone. We press back to that zone, man. Don't forget that.
Yeah, y'all do. You sure do, Coach. I'm selling you short. That's my bad, Coach. I'm selling you short. That's my bad. It's my bad, man. It's my bad, Coach. So, Coach, before you go, tell people again about your watch church and check out your website and how they can get one of your shirts, man.
Yeah, it's an exciting new shirt with a great message on it. The website is www.y-tshirts.com. I've had a lot of people inquire and buy some shirts, and I think if you go on the website and check it out, you'll like the message and hopefully help out a great cause.
Yes, indeed. With Coach, stop pretending on the Bossman Show, JR and Coach this week. We got the picks in. We'll see you next week. Hey, Coach, have a great week. We'll talk to you again down the road, man.
Sounds great, boss, man. I hope John's doing all right, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, now, the Donnie and Bossman people top pretending we out now.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft, whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft. Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Album is available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consultant, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.
Time for three-man weave going over to the city of Memphis. Get shot all day low. They know he is. It's the Carl Malone, the Bossman show. They them jumpers elbow always. It's JC Smith. What's good, bro?
I am. Boss, what's going on, man?
Man, no much, bro. Looking forward to another great week. Super Bowl Sunday coming up here tomorrow, man. About to be crazy in these streets, bro.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? It's going down all weekend long up there in Minneapolis, man. You know, it's going to be a good time. I know it's going to be cold up there, though, man. It's talking about, 7 degrees below?
Yeah,
for kickoff on Sunday? Yeah.
That's not brother weather.
Not at all. But you know they're gonna be up there partying anyway, though, man. They're going to have on the fur and the mink coat. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to have a good time regardless.
But, bro, I'll be at the Urban Ski Weekend in Gatlinburg, though. About to go down.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, bro. Like all these black biking, skiing people in one place. Whoa, I can't wait to get there, bro.
Yes, sir.
And next year,
that's what's up.
Hey, last Super Bowl, you gotta show.
Man, you know it's gonna be stupid. Atlanta's stupid already, but it's gonna be super stupid for Super Bowl next year down there, man.
No doubt. I know what's super stupid, bro. It's LeVar Ball, bro. We can't shake homeboy. He just called Steve Kerr the Milli Vanilli of coaching and said anybody can coach KD, can coach Steph, Clay, and Draymond, and even Luke Walton did that. They get shot at Luke Walton too. So, bro, LeVar is gonna make the Lakers trade his son away. And he gonna lose his dream of being on the Lakers because LeVar's mouth gonna end up causing so much friction between Luke and Lonzo. Lonzo gonna get shipped out of LA. I guarantee you in a year or two.
Well, I put it like this though. I mean, LeVar, he's not far off of what he's saying. I mean, of course, anybody could coach that team, you know, and be successful. But the thing is, if Lonzo, you know, he's playing a little bit better now, and, you know, if he shows the promise that, you know, that they thought they were getting, you know, with him being the number 2 pick, you know, if he lives up to that and, you know, starts to show signs that he's going to be a player, then they'll cut ties with Luke Walton before they ever cut ties with Lonzo Ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. You know, but LeVar is so outlandish. It's like, dude, like, I know what you're trying to do, but it's like, you got to in the NBA. We talking about Lands are going to be the one and done in what? He ain't going to be in the NBA next year. I know that's one. He's going to be in the Lakers. No, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're delusional. You was right about Lonzo. The other two sons are inferior in talent. So, like, you need to I'm not trying to kill a man's dream, JC, but it's like, we gotta be realistic though. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, and you know what? I mean, as far as the middle son, LiAngelo, yeah, it's a wrap on him. But I'm not closing the book on the youngest one, LaMelo. I'm not closing the book on him yet because that move going over to Lithuania, that was a slick genius move because it's going to give, especially LaMelo, the confidence needed to know that he can play, you know what I'm saying, with older guys or, you know, guys that are better than him. Because, I mean, apparently right now they're killing Lithuania because that league is, you know, very mediocre. But think about the confidence it's going to give him when he does come back home and he does, you know, potentially go to college or, you know what I'm saying, just anything in the future. Like, he's already a super confident kid, as you can tell. But if he grows and develops and gets bigger and stronger, I'm not so sure that he doesn't make the league when it's all said and done, man.
I feel you on that. So yeah, we're gonna definitely see how LaMelo and LiAngelo and all the balls be doing. And bruh, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I'll be laughing at Saturday Night Live. You know, Ken Thompson does a great little explanation, doesn't he? Have you seen it?
Exactly, he really does.
Never lost.
I've seen it. Never lost, right? And you know, LeVar is crazy and everything, you know. But at the same time, man, he's making things happen. He said, "Hey, this is gonna happen," and it came true. But what's going to have to take place, though? Like I said, if Lonzo does become a player, man, and you know he balls out in the NBA, you know, the next few years, the Lakers are gonna have to sit down with LeVar and be like, "Look, bro, we know it's your son. We know you're proud of him, and you know you're gonna say outlandish things. But if you want to continue to be, you know, to be allowed in the building, to be allowed in the arena, Magic gotta talk to him like, look, bro, you gotta cut it out. You know, if you can't stop saying the things you're saying, then you gotta watch the games on TV or across the street or something, man. We're not gonna allow you in the building if you don't keep wilding out like this, saying crazy." And that, I don't think that talk is taking place yet. That's what needs to happen, man. I think once that happens, LeVar will shut up then, man.
No doubt, and bruh, coming off the wire, the Utah Jazz are gonna put in bid for the All-Star game. Not the idea.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to kick it in Salt Lake. I mean, Memphis would get an All-Star weekend before Salt Lake would. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody trying to hang out with Mormons up there in Salt Lake, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm not interested in going to Salt Lake City for anything. I'm good on Salt Lake City, especially February.
Now we taking a trip to the Bunny Ranch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how far that is away from Utah. Salt Lake or whatever, but we're going, you know, take a little trip to Bunny Ranch. That's one thing, but other than that, nah.
Now, bro, they finally shut down Mike Conley for the season. To get his heel shaved off. The Grizzlies, bro. Do you think they stayed with they tried to push it 1 year too long when they went with the Parsons contract, Brandon Wright contracts, and you had to max out Mike Conley, of course, but you feel like they just. The Parsons deal and the Wright deal was a little bit too far.
Yeah, it was a stretch. You know, it was a stretch as far as the Parsons deal, Brandon Wright, you know, guys that had injury issues and concerns, you know. But at the same time, like, you know, like how it was, the NBA, you know, the free agent market was 2 years ago, you know, these teams had all that surplus extra money. Like, they had to spend on somebody, you know, so they had to give it to somebody, and they just, you know, held that hope that maybe Chandler Parsons could get back to that form that he had previously, you know, with Houston and, you know, for Dallas for a little bit there. But it just never came about. It never transpired. And now, there's talk about, the Grizz maybe going to Chandler and talking about the potential retirement to try to get some of that money back. But other than that, man, like, I don't blame the Grizz for trying, to make it happen. But in hindsight, it's just it's a bad deal, man. And the Grizz going to pay for it, over the next couple of years now.
Now, outside Tyreek Evans, who was tradable on the Grizz this year's deadline?
Man, like Tyreek, it's funny that you mentioned Tyreek. It looks like a breaking news here on the Bossman Report show. Bossman show, breaking news as far as Tyreek, man. The Grizz are actually holding him out. They're holding him out. And as far as, he's not going to play any more games for the Grizzlies going forward, until a trade happens. So it looks like a trade could be imminent within the next 24, 48 hours here, man.
I hear that. So, I know the fans will hate this, but it's time to cut bait with Marcus off. Get something while you can. Start to rebuild now.
Exactly.
I would have heard.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. I'm with you on this. It's time to go ahead and make a move, man. And if you're going to just build around the guy, you got to build around Mike Conley, even though his injury issues and concerns, man. But it's time to go ahead and just break it down, man. Get what you can from Mark, but definitely Tyreek is definitely, to answer your question, is the most tradable asset on the team right now.
And Fox now has Thursday Night Football, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of Thursday Night Football. It's cool, but it's like the quality of football to me sucks. But it's only gonna be on Fox Thursday Night Football, so it won't be Aikman and Buck calling the games. It'll be somebody else. Hopefully, they put in Gus Johnson or somebody cool, like a Charles Davis or a Mike Mayock or somebody.
Yeah, I could rock with Gus Johnson or Charles Davis there. I'll definitely rock with that.
So now, did you like the presentation on NBC and CBS for Thursday Night Football, or do you prefer the Fox broadcast over all of them?
You know what? It's just something about Fox and hearing Buck and Aikman. They just kind of does it for me. But as long as the product is good, it's good football being played, good games, man. Even though I think it adds a lot to ask to put, stress and toll on an NFL player to play Thursday night and Sunday and Monday. But as long as it's a good product, man, it doesn't matter who's calling the game, man. As long as the games are good. I think that's all the public cares about, man.
And final one for you, bro, is to tell people about what you got going on Flicks tonight and tomorrow for Super Bowl weekend. They can get their party on, watch this game, and watch the Eagles hopefully fly over the Patriots. Because as a being there last year with Falcons, I can't see the Patriots. I don't want to see them win another thing. That tore me up last year.
That's right, man. Tonight going down Super Bowl weekend, Saturday night, man. Click Sports Bar and Billiards, man. Of course, we got the #1 party spot in the city, man. I host karaoke night, the most successful karaoke night ever in the city of Memphis, man. So we're gonna have a good time. Give a little giveaways, prizes, man. Do an NFL thing for tonight, man. So it's going down. Like I said, hope some Eagles can pull off the upset tomorrow, man.
No doubt. And we're gonna call this. He's the man. He's a trendsetter in Memphis. Black History Month, the solstice of a Black History Month, man. Karaoke man in Memphis is just
That's right.
The Black History in Memphis, people. That's the most successful karaoke man in Memphis. On his Bossman show,
that's right.
Black History, little Black History fact right there on the Bossman show.
Facts. Facts, baby.
Facts, baby, facts. Hey, fact is, this segment's over. So JC, Bossman, we out. Peace.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Fantasy football season is fast approaching, and if you're looking for an edge this season, you need to contact the guys at Draft Day Consultants. The concept is a simple one. Draft Day Consultants takes your requests and connects you with one of their trusted analysts, who then guide you through your draft. Whether you just need a sounding board on decisions, or if you need them to conduct your entire draft, Draft Day Consultants has you covered. Every one of their consultants has a proven track record of success, and have conducted hundreds, even thousands of mock drafts. Thanks to this year-round research and analysis, the guys at DDC have an unmatched understanding of player values. So gain an edge on your league mates this season by hitting up draftdayconsultants.com. That's www.draftdayconsultants.com. Now get after it, fantasy footballers.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consultant, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.
Back in the Bossman show, time to preview Super Bowl with the guy we always do it with, the threes. My bro, my buddy, former Titan, Buccaneer, Panther, Vanderbilt Commodore, it's Jovan Haye on the Bossman show. Jovan, what's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
Good, man. What you up to, man?
Man, I'm holding down here at the ATL, man, on this 4-hour block, man, trying to make you proud, man. That's what I'm trying to do.
Ain't nothing that. Hey, man, you always holding it down, man. Holding it down. You big time now, so.
Yeah, trying to be. Man, first one I was talking to you saying about the Philadelphia Eagles, man. They got Nick Foles, the backup quarterback. Like how Doug Peterson is starting to use him. Use him at old Chip Kelly plays he ran real well. Get them easy reads and get them throwing the ball down the field as he did against Minnesota. And Minnesota's a better defense than New England's, if you ask me. So, what do you feel like Doug Peterson will try to game plan in the defense and play a lot of cover two, a lot of two man to help Nick Foles be successful against the Patriots here in Super Bowl Sunday?
I mean, I think, they got to be able to open that playbook up. I mean, kind of like what you saw in Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota's defense is like, they're phenomenal. I mean, I think they're top 5. I'm not sure what the numbers are, but, I mean, they're animals. I mean, one of the best defenses in the NFL year in, year out. And what they were able to do to them, I mean, they carved them up. I think you're going to have to be able to take some shots, get them DBs running. I mean, them chunk shots, man, them the backbreakers, them 50, 60-yard bombs. I mean, those are the ones that hurt you the most. And Nick Foles, he has an arm. I mean, I've always liked Nick Foles. Up one year, was down one year, and everybody, just left him for dead. I'm like, nah, Nick Foles is good. I mean, Nick Foles, he reminds you like a Alex Smith. You just got to give him that opportunity. He could be consistent. So I think they're just going to have to, open that playbook up. Good mixture to run game. LeGarrette in there. A short down situation, but let that ball fly. They got some good receivers. Jeffries. And Nelson. I mean, let them go.
Now, how big was the pickup of Haye and LeGarrette Blount this offseason in the trade for Haye? It seemed like the thing is doing with Jovan is this, that it's always a tough time closing them out. And Philadelphia has that pole. And he's making close up the pass, close run, and LeGarrette been a bit back. Haye been a outside zone guy, one step cutback guy that can two different styles. And you got the small wood kid who's real fast, and so they have 3 different kind of backs. Like New England has those little small scat backs, but do you like the backs that Philadelphia has that can use to kill the clock if they get ahead in the second half?
Definitely, man. I mean, LeGarrette's a champion. I mean, he's one of the Patriots, so he knows what it's like. I mean, he's turned himself into one heck of a player. So LeGarrette could go get you that 70-yard run, but he's gonna be that hammer, man. He's gonna get you them tough yards. I mean, that's how you eat clock up. I mean, he's guy gonna have to eat the clock up. And Haye, I mean, he's one of the better running backs in the league. I mean, I don't know what happened in Miami. I wasn't in the locker room of that organization, but I mean, man, he's really, really good. And for Philadelphia to get him, and then I mean, they're gonna use him. So that 1-2 combo, and you could definitely tell, man. A lot of times you could, if you're not in that locker room, you can kind of sense what's going on the sidelines. You could tell him and LeGarrette, they mesh well. I mean, you could tell they have genuine. They remind me of Stewart and D'Angelo Williams in Carolina. You could tell, even though we're vying for that number 1 position, we decide, hey man, let's become Legion of Doom. Let's become the Rockers. One of those great wrestling tag team was like, hey, let's tag team. We could do it on our own, but let's go ahead and tag. So I love that 1-2 punch, man. I love that 1-2 punch.
Now, Jovan, if you were Doug Peterson, would you go to Chris Long and would you go to LeGarrette Blount and ask them how they prepare for this, how they approach this? Would you pick their brains for everything that they know about the Patriots to help to prepare to play them in this big game here on Sunday?
I think you do. You always want to reach out to former players and see how they approach it. But at the end of the day, you have to do you, man, because we're talking about the Patriots, man. They're on top of that Mount Rushmore, of pro teams. So it's like, I mean, no matter what kind of information you could think he's guarding out these guys. I mean, it's still the Patriots. You're going to still lace them up, put a helmet on. So yeah, you can get as much as you can. But I mean, is that going to be the reason why you win the game, you lose the game? Nah, you just gonna have to lace them up and let's go play in the game, man. Let's go.
Now, also looking at their roster, Jovan, is this like, if you ask me, looking blow by blow, Philadelphia has the better roster, but it's that mentality and that mindset. Do you see the Philadelphia Eagles have that? Do you think they have that tough mindset to overcome and persevere through tough times on Sunday if they pop up, if they get down, whatever they start looking over at folks like, oh my God, get us something defensively. I know how it can be something on defense like, hey, how y'all gonna get us something, then the defense is always out there trying to stave off the Tom Brady's of the world. So do you think Philadelphia has enough to stay in it and not let it get in their heads and get out of sync real fast?
Of course, man. Doug has built that team up well, man, in his image, and he's not done yet. He's going to continue improving that team, but I think they're mentally strong, man. I mean, they're in the Super Bowl, man. They came out there and shocked the world. I think when a lot of other people weren't picking them to, even be in the, to get this far, to even get to the playoffs. I mean, Carson was able to go ahead and catapult them, and Nick Foles is basically just, picked up where Carson has left off. So of course, I think Doug has them guys ready, and they got some veterans too now. They got some guys on that defense, on that offense that's been through some wars and been through some games. So they've been there, won a Super Bowl. Guys who've been to the Super Bowl. So no, I think they'll be ready, man. And I mean, it's Philadelphia, man. It's a different city. It's a tough, lace them up, bootstrap type of city. So they'll be ready. They'll be ready. I've always said, man, when you make it to the Super Bowl, man, it's you didn't make it by luck, man. So they'll be ready.
Now, let's go on the defense side of the ball, Jovan. I feel like the Eagles remind me of those Giants teams. They can come at you in waves with that pass rush, and they can rush 4 and cover with 7 and still get to your quarterback. And Jacksonville kind of did it a little bit for a while as well. When they was playing man, they got beat playing zone against the Patriots. And Jim Schwartz is an aggressive kind of guy. Do you feel like Schwartzy will just rush them 4 up the field, keep them away from the bunches going coming, or will he mix in some exotic blitzes, some cut 2-man, some zones here, some cover 3s or some cover 6s? I think the Schwartzy approach dealing with the man himself, Tom Brady.
I mean, I think, that's going to be one tall task. I mean, it's Tom. I mean, he's a GOAT. But, you're just looking at, I think Schwartz he's going to mix him up. You're going to have to mix him up, because, the Patriots, they're a dink and dunk team, man. They're a rhythm team, so you're going to have to find a way to throw off Tom's, rhythm, which, not many people seem to do nowadays, But if one team can, I mean, Philadelphia, I mean, they got, you got Graham up front. You have Long. You have Fletcher Cox, he's an animal in the middle. I think got some young corners. I think Philadelphia has a good defense too. Now they're not a Minnesota, but they're not that far off. They're really not. So I've always said Philadelphia has always had a strong defense, and like I said, they built right. They built right. I wasn't surprised that they're here. I was not surprised when Carson went down. I said they'll be all right. The defense is going to hold them in a lot of games. And if that offense has given them enough, and the offense they've been rolling, so that defense will be good. But once again, it's still Tom, and it's easier said than done.
In the matchup with Gronk, do you cover him with the linebackers? You feel like that linebacker can run with Gronk, or do you put Malcolm Jenkins on him and let Malcolm blanket him with some help over the top and bracket him a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care who they ever played in the Super Bowl. Gronk's Gronk, man. I mean, to have a tight end like that who, he catch any ball, run routes, and he likes blocking. I mean, that's rare to get a combination like that. So I think maybe having Malcolm, having Malcolm maybe shadow him the whole game. I don't know, mix some coverages, throw some doubles. You're gonna have to. I mean, but don't let all that pretty stuff fool you. Don't be focused all day on Gronk and Amendola. He can make you pay. So that's Hogan can make you pay. That's what they do, man. So, but yeah, I would definitely keep some extra bodies and eyes on him.
Now, you've been a former lineman. Is this a game from Philadelphia perspective? Do you just rush the pass and stop the run on the way to the quarterback? Or do you worry about the run game at all?
I mean, they're a rare team. They can give you anything. I mean, if they got to throw the ball 60 times, they will. If they have to run the ball 60 times, So, I mean, I would just, for me, you're gonna have to, give a good mixture. But I mean, Tom's gonna be the key, man. Tom Brady. I mean, he's gonna be key. You're gonna have to find a way to get after him, But you're gonna have to force them to throw. You don't want them to be comfortable in the run game, because if New England ever gets comfortable in the run game, it's gonna be a long day.
You got that right for sure. Now, that's one on the Eagles' perspective. Is this before we go to the Patriots' perspective next segment? Tony Romo said on the broadcast after the championship game that You don't look at Tom Brady's eyes. Where his eyes are don't read his eyes. So keep your responsibilities because where he looks at first, not where he's actually going with the football. Now, is that something you've noticed as well, watching him when you watch games and you play against him on film? That you can't follow his eyes because his eyes is just trying to
No,
fool you. Or was Romo off for that one?
no, he was 100% right. I played against Tom, and yeah, you don't worry about Tom's eyes. For don't the mind. Trust me, man. Tom. A lot of times, so he gets so much time in that pocket, so you can't trust the eyes. You know, Tom knows exactly where he wants that ball to go. You know, so he gonna, don't always trust the eyes, man. Trust what you see. Trust the receiver. Trust the route combination. You know, trust your technique. Don't look at Tom. You know, Tom's up there. You know, he reminds me of Brady. Not Brady, but Peyton Manning. I played against both of them. Don't let the eyes fool you. Don't let the eyes fool you. And it's crazy. The craziest thing is like they've been fooling people for years. You know, it's just like you look at Dwayne Wade. They say, "Hey, man, don't jump on that pump fake." Like he's trying to get you in the air, and Ali, years later, people are still jumping for the pump fake. So it's like, hey, man, stop reading his eyes, and you're reading his eyes. Well, he's gonna keep punishing you. So yeah, just read your keys, man. But like I said, man, they're in the Super Bowl, man. It's like what? 3 of the last 4 years, so it's a tall task. But if one team could do it, Philadelphia's gonna have a chance.
Folks, that's the Philadelphia part of the Super Bowl preview. Up next, we'll talk to Jovan about the Patriots' perspective right after this break here.
Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting or Twitter at Coach TWill24 or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Sit back here on the Bossman Show, previewing Super Bowl with our man Jovan Hayes with the Street. The game, Philadelphia and New England and Minnesota. There in the cold of U.S. Bank Stadium. But luckily, they're being indoors, thankfully. Now we're talking about the Patriots part. Now Jovan on the Patriots side of things. Now I like to take defense, like to take away what a team does best. And the Eagles, we talked about in the last segment, are pretty balanced on offense, running game, and passing game. So if you're Matt Patricia and Bill Belichick, what do you choose to take away from the Eagles, or do you have to the Eagles have enough balance to make them play it straight and not try to take away one thing or another?
Man, they have enough balance. They're a deadly offense. I mean, like I said, between the run game, the Blunt, Haye. I mean, the passing game, you have, Jeffries, Ertz, Nelson Aguilar, who's turned into a pretty good. He's bounced back big time. So and then you have Torrey Smith that is still going deep, stretch the field. So they're gonna make you. They're gonna make you. They're gonna have a lot of options that you're gonna have to guard, and it's crazy. I saw that last year, and New England versus Atlanta, and nobody had more options than them, and New England found a way to come on top. So but they're gonna have their hands full with Philadelphia's offense, but it's Belichick, so we will see.
Now, earlier this year, Stephon Gilmore was struggling in the backfield, communication-wise. Seems like they got that straightened out. But I have noticed when you run New England on those bunt sets, they still have some confusion when it comes to running those bunt sets. Now, I'm pretty sure if we were from watching the NFL playbook, and Doug Peterson has seen that too. Like you see, they got those receivers, those Torrey, Nelson Aguilar over there with Jeffrey, and see if they get confused on that. Now, do you like the all verts route combination against that, or are you more of a sense of, hey, we might need to be more methodical against this Patriot defense? It's kind of because pretty much our offense can also be our best defense as well if you're Philadelphia.
No, I mean I love like I said, I like them. Taking Philadelphia, taking them deep shots. Running bunch formation, sets and running the three verts, running the post across, shallow posts, seam routes. I mean, I love that. I mean, they have the weapons to do so, and that's one of the hardest things to guard are those bunch sets, sometimes they could, run a shallow cross out of the bunch set, and it's people do it because, you got to decipher, I'm in man. What did my guy line up? Did one become two? Did two become three? Did three become one? And you got to decipher through all that. So that's why a lot of people run those bump sets. In Philadelphia, they will utilize that and try to put New England in unfavorable positions. I mean, pre-snap. They could motion to it. They could motion to the bunch. They could start in the bunch and then motion the receiver across. I mean, there's so many ways you could do it.
And seem like the Patriots defensively, maybe I'm wrong in this, they really don't give you that man zone declaration early like a lot of defenses do. Seems like the A's kind of play sides and switch sides and just switch. Is that how you read that defense as well, or am I seeing it wrong?
No, I mean they like I said, they're able to adjust. I mean, if it comes at, hey, we're man, you follow your guy wherever you go, and then you just realize, what. It doesn't make sense. We'll flip them off, and then, hey, you just play on each side. I mean, they're so versatile, man. One thing makes them so good is, some teams like to make adjustments, some serious adjustments, at halftime. I've been there, trust me. I've been there. Not too many adjustments. I mean, these guys are so good at making adjustments on the fly. I mean, on the fly. There's some, I watched a film the other day where, I forgot they were playing the Texans, and they ran a route. I think Julian Edelman, Hogan ran a route, and literally saw the DBs talking, and then next thing they said they didn't even wait. They didn't even wait till the next quarter. They waited a couple more plays, ran again. And Hogan, they bended. It was out and up, and then it was out with the post. And it's just to see that, Belichick break it down like, wow. He didn't wait. And he was just saying he loves, in-game adjustments, big time, and not wait to halftime. So, these guys, there's a reason why, man. There's a reason why Tom got fired. So, they're good at what they do.
Exactly. And with the Patriots, like you said, that dink and dunk game, Brady doesn't do many of those 7-step drops, or 7 to 9, 5 to 7 step drops. They're pretty much just shotgun, open, first one guy, go in the zone and keep on pushing. Now, with that being said, that kind of negates Philadelphia pass rush, doesn't it, to a degree, by just throwing those quick passes, or on this game, it could be a lot of screen game, a lot of draw game, because you want them rush to come up the field. And then you shoot Lewis or one of them small guys right behind them. Do all the gap problem.
Yes, they're going to try to run on the outside. But if if you look at New England, man, they're always leaking the back. They're always flaring the back, or the back will leak out at the last second, and it's always like that's his comfort. That's like his go-to when all the routes in front of him, everybody else get covered. It's always a back. And if you watch the Jaguars, I mean, you just watch them period, but you watch the Jags, they got killed. They got hurt so bad with that back just leaking out. And that's always, because, you'll run deep routes, you run vertical routes, and, linebackers dropping deep, and here, it's the back one-on-one, and it's always his little, drop down, and that's what makes them so tough, man. Their backs, are heavy into the passing game. So when you say they're dink and dunk, they're like, yeah, look, Lewis may catch 11 balls. He's like, golly, he caught 11 balls as a running back? Yeah. That's what they do. That's what they do. So it's like, and then the other thing you realize about New England, I've seen games where, they get down to the goal line, they get to the 2, and Tom don't have any touchdowns. They ran the ball 4 times on the goal line and got 4 rushing touchdowns. So they don't really care. They're not one of them teams who, hey, we're trying to make Tom the Super Bowl MVP. They're just about, we're trying to get this dub, trying to get this win. So any way they can get down that field, they're willing to do. That's why I said, don't be surprised if the run game gets taken away or the run game doesn't get started. Oh, Tom throw the ball 50, 60 times. They're able to do that. Other teams, a lot of teams, some teams in the league can't do that. We have to continue running even though we're getting our face smashed. We have to, because we're not a passing team where we just could drop back and let our quarterback throw the ball 40 times. Well, that's New England. And that's why Philadelphia, they're going to have their hands full. They're going to have their hands full.
Now, would you run a spy concept against New England where you just have a linebacker iron the running back rather than spying the quarterback? You have that linebacker spying the running back the whole time, showing where Lewis to go, one of them guys to go, or Burger care to go, rather than just playing out flat out cover 2 zone or 2-man with no responsibility of the running back than linebacker man on man with him. Would you do a spy concept maybe to kind of guard for those late leak outs or Brady gets in trouble to stop that?
They're going to have to do something because, when you go to that cover 2, the cover 2 man, you're dropping them linebackers and what you're saying, how we're going to keep everything in front of us. Well, here's the thing. Most teams, they'll see that, right? And they'll still decide to go deep and waste the down. Or waste 1 or 2, 3 downs. That's not New England. You're gonna get that cover 2, and you're gonna drop them linebackers back there. Okay, guess what? We'll take the 5 yard. We'll take the 6. Matter of fact, thank you. So for me, I wouldn't play them like that. I would just say, man, we're gonna go cover 0. We just have to take some chances. We're gonna take some chances. Everybody lock up and bring some pressure and be like, hey, man, everybody put their big boy pads on today because literally it's gonna be 1-on-1. But you cannot sit back in no cover 2 and think, hey, we're going to beat them. No. Because that 5 yard, that 4 yard pass that you think, we'll give it to them, okay, we'll take it. And next thing you know, they don't got, 2 4 yard passes. Now it's 3rd and 2. Now you make it easy on time. No, so you're going to have to put some pressure. You're going to have to put some pressure in their face. Something. You cannot let them sit there and dink and dunk. It'll be a long day. It will be a long day, and guess what? Your Philadelphia offense will not have that many possessions. If that's if that's the approach you're going to take, now you're going to have to come after them. Unless the only way I'll drop back is if their front 4 is getting rolling, kind of like what the Giants have done. The 2 times they got the Patriots. The front 4, just say you drop 8 and let the front 4 do what they do. Yeah. Not drop 8, You drop 7 and let the front 4 do what they do.
And I think you can get Brady on some TN stunts too, or some double-A gap blitzes, but he throws the ball so fast that you might not even get there. That's the only thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
He can read the hot guy real fast.
Hey man, he is the. My wife and I were the other day. We were looking at videos to see how people do Rubik's cubes. I've been trying to do it all my life, and I realized, guess what? There's a formula to it, and I was able to say, okay, that's how people do it, right? So. Tom Brady's that Rubik's Cube, bro. But guess what? If you don't take your time to learn that formula, you'll never get that Rubik's Cube. Never. Ever. in your life figured that out. I thought you just go until you go and realize, oh no, there's a formula to it. And I was like, makes sense. That's how they do it.
Now, if I
So that's it, man.
if I want for you is who do you think wins this game, man? Oh, you talked about both sides of the equation. Who do you think will win this game, man?
Man, you know what? I would love to see Philly win because of what, for the city, but let's be honest, I just don't see how you bet against them. I just don't see how you bet against New England. They've seen every situation in football history. And when they're down, they're calm as all day. And when, I remember when Jacksonville had a chance, they got that first down on that third down. And they got, it was a delay game. And they were up 10. I said, you see what? Most teams right there could have, you don't need to spot New England anything, in that 3rd and 18 and they got that first down. Hey, man. So when you look and you say, most teams right there, you could have buried them. You could have buried them. Nah, not them. So you don't need to give them anything. So for me, I mean, it's Tom, it's Belichick, it's the Patriots. They do it better than everybody else. So, yeah, I mean, of course, I think the Patriots going to find a way. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a blowout, but if it was a close game, they're going to, betting man, go New England. It would be nice to see Philly win, but sometimes sometimes you can't. You can't be an idiot. It's them.
Man, this game's hard for me, Jovan, because the Eagles put the Falcons out. I had to win the Super Bowl last year with the Falcons, so I can't win losing this game. But let's lose for me is Philadelphia, man, because I can't even do my right mind and pick the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think, like, I love football, man, and there's certain cities you want to see them, finally get it or come over, overcome some years or not, like Cleveland. Like, who wouldn't want to see Cleveland win a Super Bowl? I mean, it feels good. I mean, I'm a football guy. You'd love to see Cleveland win a Super Bowl, one year. Just say, man, just to see a city finally get over that hump, But after all these years, it's like, hey, if Tom is there, Belichick is there. It's like, hey, it's they feel like it's their world. So I wouldn't bet against them. So I think New England finds a way. Let me say. Let me see what my prediction will be. I think New England wins 27-20.
27-20 from Jovan Haye himself, the man himself.
27-20.
Hey, bro, it's been good to do the Super Bowl with you. Preview you did in the last 3 years, man. I love doing it with you, man. Look forward to seeing you real soon, bro. Once everything calms down, Hawks wise, man. But you the man. But thank you always for your time, brother. And I'll see you real soon, man.
No worries, man. Keep rocking out, man. Do what you do.
All right, folks. Jovan Haye on the Bossman Show, people.